For years, I was deceived by my husband's facade of financial hardship. He siphoned millions from our marriage, leaving me burdened with guilt over expenses for our children. Instead of accepting defeat, I pursued justice, unraveling his deceit and proving that truth is the ultimate form of retribution. With a Master of Business Administration from Wharton and expertise in forensic auditing, I spent over 2 decades as a chief financial officer, identifying financial irregularities effortlessly. Despite my skills, I overlooked the fraud in my own home. My name is Margaret Chen Rodriguez, and this personal betrayal ignited a relentless pursuit of truth and justice. David and I met during graduate school, where I was balancing a full-time job and my Master of Business Administration. After marriage, I became a chief financial officer, while David launched a management consulting firm. We built a life together, trusting him with our finances as I worked long hours. This trust, however, masked a dangerous illusion. By my early 30s, I was earning a 6-figure salary, advancing rapidly, and providing our family with a luxurious lifestyle. We had a stunning home, luxury cars, and private schooling for our children. David praised my success, attributing our wealth to my financial acumen, while I trusted his explanations about fluctuating consulting revenue and high business expenses. David's secretive behavior raised red flags. He claimed client confidentiality and traveled frequently without clear outcomes. When questioned about finances, he became defensive, labeling me controlling. He criticized my spending and resisted financial planning, insisting he managed everything perfectly. By 40, I sensed something was amiss, feeling undermined in my own marriage. David's gaslighting campaign painted me as financially irresponsible, undermining me publicly by criticizing my work wardrobe and blaming me for our children's school costs. He manipulated family perceptions, making me doubt my financial decisions, while he portrayed himself as a victim struggling with my supposed extravagance, all while distorting our financial reality. David's manipulation escalated into financial abuse, masked as partnership. He persuaded me to consolidate our accounts under his control, claiming efficiency. He documented my credit card purchases, questioning every expense over $50. Meanwhile, his business expenses ballooned, justified as client entertainment, creating a false narrative of my financial irresponsibility. Returning early from a trip, I found David hastily closing browser windows. His consulting invoices were suspiciously round, and meetings at pricey venues yielded no projects. My questions about his work led to anger, revealing cracks in his facade. My instincts, honed by financial training, finally overpowered my guilt, signaling deeper issues. The call from our accountant revealed discrepancies in tax filings David managed alone. Confronted, he confessed to minor financial mistakes, claiming to shield me from stress. As a forensic auditor, I recognized deceit. Investigating, I uncovered mismatched business deductions and unknown investment accounts, realizing David borrowed against our home equity, promising future consulting success. David's theft amounted to over $2.4 million, spanning more than 15 years. He underreported income, fabricated business expenses, and secretly invested $800,000 of my money. His consulting business was a facade, using shell companies and offshore accounts to hide assets, betraying our marriage for personal gain. David's schemes were intricate. He opened credit cards in my name, damaging my credit, and forged my signature on loans against my retirement savings. He claimed tax deductions for vacations as business expenses, and even borrowed against our children's college funds, prioritizing his lifestyle over their future. The emotional toll of David's betrayal was profound. Every memory of our marriage felt tainted, as I realized I was merely a financial resource, not a partner. His calculated manipulation turned every financial argument into a tool for control. The betrayal was more than financial. It shattered my trust and poisoned cherished memories. David's divorce filing was a strategic assault, demanding spousal support by portraying me as emotionally neglectful. His attorney argued for half of our assets, including my retirement funds, while David concealed millions. He even requested I cover his legal fees, claiming financial hardship. This legal maneuvering added insult to the injury of betrayal. I remembered my expertise as Dr. Margaret Chen Rodriguez, renowned for uncovering financial fraud. Realizing evidence, not tears, would bring justice, I took a leave from my corporate role to focus on a forensic investigation of my marriage. I harnessed my skills in tracing complex financial schemes, reigniting my professional identity to expose the truth. I assembled a team of private investigators, forensic accountants, and attorneys specializing in asset recovery. We subpoenaed 2 decades of bank records, traced wire transfers, and identified hidden business entities. Digital forensics revealed David's sophisticated techniques, validating my instincts and uncovering the extensive financial abuse I had endured. We uncovered a hidden empire of luxury cars, real estate, offshore accounts, and cryptocurrency, all concealed through shell companies and deceitful financial maneuvers. David's network of men shared strategies to hide assets from their wives, revealing a widespread pattern of financial abuse. This discovery highlighted the systemic nature of such schemes, affecting countless women. Uncovering David's tax evasion was pivotal. He systematically underreported income, hiding funds in undisclosed accounts. This wasn't just divorce fraud, it was federal tax evasion. Presenting this evidence to the Internal Revenue Service and state authorities exposed him to potential criminal charges, Internal Revenue Service penalties, and audit exposure, shattering his confidence and strengthening my legal case. David meticulously crafted an exit strategy, relocating assets offshore and transferring debts to me. His plan aimed to claim poverty, avoiding asset division while emerging financially unscathed post-divorce. My forensic investigation documented every transaction, tracing hidden accounts, and building a legal case that could lead to federal prison for tax evasion and fraud. Email records exposed David's manipulation tactics, boasting about deceiving his high-earning wife. Texts revealed he saw our marriage as a financial extraction, celebrating my promotions as funding for his hidden lifestyle. His network of advisors aided in structuring these financial crimes, attending seminars on asset protection to cheat me out of marital property. David's hidden luxury lifestyle was funded by secret accounts, allowing him to enjoy vacations alone or with friends. He invested my money without consent, amassing a separate portfolio worth over $800,000. The most heartless act was depleting our children's college funds, blaming me for financial strain, while secretly thriving through undisclosed ventures.